But the problem is, X is one of the color changes as well. So that is why it does that. So
that's a bit weird.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's done it, but for some reason I can't change the default color change key for that screen. So
yeah, I'll agree with that, Morph. No, what kind of spelling of watching was that, mate?
I know.
Thanks. I think he started to run out of space and panicked.
Yeah,
and
no.
Put an EN at the end.
Yeah, I put EN. I was like watching because I was running out of space. The screen's small.
Oh, there you go. There's the explanation.
Why not? Like, Morph. Just so you guys know, Morph is out. Is the org owner for Elam, but the guy's a grammar Nazi.
He is a bit of a Nazi. We'll have to have a chat with him about that, I think.
So
maybe a grammar intervention.
Warm up is ending and continually beeping. There we go. Alrighty.
Yeah, that'll clear up. Mate.
I was like, I hope we're not having any server issues, but looks like we're going into the knife round, guys.
Fantastic. So, Jam Gaming versus Arrays. First map is Inferno. Best of 3. Second map will be Train. Third is Mirage. So, this is a knockout situation here. So, whichever team loses this best of 3 will be going home. Unfortunately, they will be out of CJA. And obviously, the team that wins will move on to semi-finals next week. Wow, Jam Gaming, they've played a lot of gun game, I think.
Oh, Dash.
Nah, he's got no chance.
Oh, they look promising for a second. They had a few more been tagged. You never know, mate.
Yeah, that's true. It's doable if your teammates do tag. But it looks like, Jam Gaming, they're going to start CT and try and get those early rounds on the board. And, obviously go in strong onto the T side in the second half.
Could we actually see Proto actually trying mind games now, saying stay, and Jam might take the bait and switch to T side?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So
just
we've got
chilling
a bit of lag
for
already. PCM.
Yeah, 126 ping. So
there's always an issue, isn't there? I mean,
yeah,
this is really a reflection of Australian CS and the kind of internet that we have. There's always, I don't think we've had a cast where a person hasn't been lagging or dropped out, or we've had to go into a pause because people have DC'd. It just seems to be, Australian internet, really. I mean, there's nothing else to say, is there? Get on the NBN, boys.
Yeah.
Move to a different area or something.
Move to Perth. The movement's happening.
No one's moving to Perth, mate.
Yeah, that is true. We'll just tell people we're aliens from outer space.
That's how I feel living in Perth. Might as well be alienated on the other side of Australia.
Well, we are. Isn't this the running joke? Just keep going.
Yeah, that's it.
If you go to Perth, just keep going.
Keep going west.
So you'll eventually find your destination.
Okay, it looks like just waiting on.
Yeah, he's still
Emirates to ready up here.
PCM's still lagging a bit though, so and it's always just before the start of the match.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't hide away from that fact. So. Alright, here we go.
Bear with us, guys, as we do wait for PCM to restart his router. Do you want to chuck the music back on, mate, so these people don't get too bored?
Oh, we'll do that. So sorry again, guys, if the game freezes briefly. It's just because I've had to Alt-Tab. So...
Yeah, it does, yeah. He's running in full screen. So.
You're using my Uncle Abbott line there.
Oh, was that you who said that?
Yeah, that was me last night. Remember?
Oh, really?
In the mucker.
I don't remember.
in the games we were playing last night.
Oh, okay.
That was.
Can I just ask here on stream, mate? Did you update the donator sound by any chance? Because we did get quite a funny sound bite from last night. So I'm interested to see if you actually updated that or not. We don't know. So
Morph, the secret guy behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's it. The brains of the operation, Morph.
Yep.
Shoutouts to Morph for doing all the graphics and stuff,
Yeah. So yeah, guys, also all our graphic screens, bar our logos. Our logos were done by, I think, is it Mosin? Or Mosey?
I'm not sure. Morph, you can whoever did our logos and stuff, so...
Morph, I'll do it now, maybe. There you go.
Oh, great. Nice one.
So... I'm just
thanks for watching, guys. I'm looking at the view list, and I think this is a new record for us.
Yeah, we're according to the chatty, we currently got 56 viewers. So
fantastic.
Mushin,
Make sure you stick around, boys.
So it was Mushin that did all our logos, and his turnaround time is insane, guys. So if you're looking for killer logos, killer logos and killer graphics. Hit that guy up. You know, money well spent. You know, the guy's good. His turnaround time's crazy quick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think we were waiting on logos for weeks before that with another designer.
Yeah.
And it was just
I think
really
in 2 days.
All of a sudden, this guy was just like, "What? You want a logo? Bam."
Yeah.
We were
and
like,
he turned
wow.
he turned around our team, the CGA team, Elam for Elam. He turned their logo around in a day and a half. He had a concept in 2 hours apparently, or something like that. So.
Yeah, we saw the preliminary sketch and it was done. In a couple of hours. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of decent designers out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Dotefins in chat because of his dedication to watch our stream by stopping at an internet cafe. That is a loyal viewer right there, dude.
Well, watching this at Macca's. Wow, thank you, Dotefins, man. Wow, dude.
What a legend.
Wow, we're at 61 viewers, guys. Thank you, honestly. Thank you to everybody for, you know, tuning in and giving us the feedback that we've been getting from the community. Is just, it makes Caps and mine, or, you know, it makes our days. We hear good things from everybody, you know, like saying, keep it going, guys. You're doing well, and by God, it means a lot to us.
Yeah, really, really glad you guys are enjoying it. As much as we are, really.
Yeah, we love it. I mean, this is like my thing. I get home from work and I'm like, are we casting? Cap says no, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, what do I do now?
Yeah, like, what do I do now? I got to fill the rest of my evening with nothing, you know?
That's it. But we are still waiting on PCM. Not sure where he went.
I think he's got to reroute the string and cup.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I know when I restart my router, it does take a little while. It's probably about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
On average, yeah. And it depends. I've had it where I've had to restart my router twice. It's crazy.
Yeah. Looks like PCM's back in TS, so it shouldn't be too long, boys.
Wow, apparently viewer list is now reporting 72 Caps. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Up on screen.
Wow.
But,
So,
do stick around, boys.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sick game for sure.
Yeah, this is another one of the games that I wanted to see, and I mean, the guys, you know, the last game, actually, we are going live, so I will cut the music there.
Okay, here we go, boys. First map, best of 3. Jam Gaming versus Team Erase. First map, Inferno. Second map, Train. Third map will be Mirage if we do get to that point. And I think both me and Limits picked Jam Gaming to take it out here, but chat seems to be saying something a little different. They think Erase might take it out. We'll see what happens. Just checking with you, mate. Are you on board with Asphyxia right now?
Yep, I am, mate.
Fantastic. Okay, so it looks like... this is a bit of a funny strat here from T-side. They're actually bunched up on T-stairs and look like they want to wait it out, perhaps trying not to get spotted in mid. And they are going to be pushing their way up Banana now. CTs, though, have held strong. Hazard comes in first contact here. Insanity taking down Exor. Hazard gets a headshot onto Asphyxia, picks up a second from backside. And just like that, the push has been stopped in its tracks. They do have bomb control.
Wow.
And last player PCM there, hanging down the bottom of Nana. I don't know if he's actually
lagging.
timed out or lagging.
He's lagging,
again.
Yeah. He's got 800 ping, so we could very well see, we actually, as I say that, pause is coming out here. So I
this
think
is unfortunate.
Yeah, and I feel for the players that this happens to. It's happened to me before in the middle of a match. You start lagging, and it costs rounds, like, without a doubt.
That is no good. That is no good.
It's not something you want to happen, especially this time of CGA. I mean, you know, we're a week and a bit away, or 2 weeks away from, you know, finals day, and just
It's funny how many times we see this happen. I just can't get over it. How many times we've seen a player drop out. I think Reflex are a team that have this issue continuously. It's always Hats dropping out, and then they bring in the sub lags, and then Hats comes back in. I mean, it's a big mess, really.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually had a game yet where a person hasn't lagged for at least one round. It's you know, we see players just lagging, and then after a round it sorts itself out. But yeah, you know, come on, Australian government, please sort our internet out.
I think it more falls on PCM's head right now. He's the one with the shitty internet. Everyone else is all right. But PCM, he's obviously got some issues there. Looks like it is clearing up though, so I don't know if he's actually there or not. He looks like he might be AFK, trying to fix his issues. But
So this is never a good thing to happen as well for a team's mentality. You know, you go into it, your team's all together, you guys are happy. You're like, let's go, boys, let's win this. Let's, you know, take round after round after round, and you can't when. You know, when you've got, like, when you're lagging, it affects you as a player, and that does eventually rub off on the team, because the team's trying to pick you up, and they, you know, if it doesn't work, then...
Looks like he is still lagging, but they're just going to play it out. Yeah. I mean, if he's going to lag, now's the time to do it. At the start, eco rounds, I don't think they could have actually won that round, even if he had been there.
Yeah, that is true.
So, it's probably not a disaster for them at this point. But, Hazard with a nice double spray down there in Nana as the T's try to push through smoke. Spraying those Tech 9s, but only doing a little bit of damage to Insanity, down to 49. Looking pretty comfortable for Jam Gaming right now, with the rest of the T's headed up towards mid. They are going to go for a push here, but I don't know if they're going to get through. Stezzy or Midnight Funk actually kills PCM with a molly there, doing a bit of damage with the MP7, and the fire just licking at his feet, taking him out. And picking up a second in mid, Exor does come out firing from Boiler, picking up two. And William is going to do a little bit of damage to him. Zor down to 36. But the rotate is on now, and he is the last alive. So I wouldn't expect him to survive for much longer here.
But nonetheless, if he can take a few players with him, you know, be it one more, that's still some economy damage done. Although it is only SMGs, it does force the rebuy. So that economy boost that you do get from the SMG is not as big.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at his money now in comparison to his team, with those 2 kills, he's actually sitting on $600. Yeah. So it's almost as if he didn't buy a Tech 9 at all.
So I'm just sitting on board with him now, just to see what kind of a play he can make here. And he does go down.
Yeah, the spray down from the MP7 there from William.
Interested to see if Jam will actually rebuy now. I think also this thing with PCM's lag is we'll be playing on them a bit because they know they're down a man, so that, you know, their set strats and set plays could go out the window come a gun round. I'll be interested to see what happens when they do end up on a full buy.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't affect their play too much. But you never know, one of the Jam boys might start lagging. But Hazard with that nade and Insanity as well, taking down Xfixia very, very early in that round. But it still is only eco, so early days. Not a great loss there. I don't think they bought up anything. I see a couple of P250s, and that's about it. No armor. You know, they're going to be alright for a third round buy here. Looks like they have pushed into digs, but William from Graveyard putting 2 in the grave. And,
PCM does get a bink onto McCrutch there.
Yeah, down to 4 HP with the MP7, but William, he is going large right now with that USP, taking off heads left, right, and center. And the pause will come in once again as the gun round comes. So I think PCM is... Well, it's got to be because of PCM, surely. I mean, he's still up at 130 ping right now. Not looking good for him.
Thank you, guys.
Ah, there it is. There's another donation, Morph. Testing the sound. The sound just went off for me, so I heard that.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
So Morph did actually add the soundbite. So
nice.
I mean, I'm just bringing the scoreboard up again. As you can see, Zor's the only person with kills, and it's 3 rounds in already. So, could this PCM issue be playing on the guys' heads already? I mean, you know, they're worrying about their teammate. You know, morale could be low for him. I know for a fact that it drives me up the wall when my ping goes up, skyrocketing for no reason. And I'm on an NBN connection as well, so yeah.
Oh, for sure, mate. I mean, that will get into your head, no matter how good a player you are. If you think, you know, your lag is affecting you, it's going to play on your mind. You're going to think, oh, I'm not hitting my shots because of lag. You know, oh, how did he kill me around a corner? It was lag. And all of a sudden, you won't be playing your best game. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like it is somewhat dropping though.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be kicking everyone off my connection right now.
Well, then again, you know, in some households, you can't be blessed like that to be able to, you know, ask people, hey, can you get off the net? Because sadly,
you can.
Oh, you know, but the consensus around CS as a game, people are like, oh, it's not, you know, it's not worth it, and you're just like, come on, man.
Well, I think, you know, that might have been the thinking. Say 5-6 years ago, but I don't think anymore you can say that, especially with things like, you know, Crown being shown on TV.
Exactly.
That's a huge thing.
That's the point I was trying to get to, was, you know, the Crown Invitation. I mean, Christ, we had players that we talked to feature on, you know, Fox Sports.
So PCM actually didn't buy up there. He's gone for a Tech 9 armor. I think he's just trying to save money, seeing if he can drop a gun for his teammates next round with that lag he's got.
He's still pinging like crazy.
Team Arrays are going to be playing this round out. As they have fully bought up with AKs and nades. Asphyxia actually copped a nade there down to 51 already. I believe that was thrown down mid. So they're going to go for a bit of a split pick here with X. How do you say that again? Exor?
Zor. It's Zor.
Zor. Thank you, mate. In Boiler, but not a lot happening right now. I mean, Smokes are just delaying these tees at the moment.
Yeah, just the slow play coming out from Arrays. I think they're trying to delay the time. They want to force Jam into a mistake so that they can at least get the entry into a site or have the man advantage, make it an even playing field, because obviously PCM is lagging, so it's kind of a 4v5 at this stage.
Hazard looks like he's going to come into contact, but Dash has actually worked his way up into jungle. The pop flash comes out from Funk, but can't do enough damage. Dash just getting away. Another pop flash being thrown, and he's not spotted Zor there at cutout, but he will take him down eventually. William finding two in digs again. William going huge for his team right now. Funk joining in as well from sight and leaving it all up to Proto in a 1v4. Bomb dropped in favour of CTs, but I think he's going to go down here to Funk in mid. And I have to say, Jam Gaming are looking extremely strong. Their holds second to none at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
especially on that A bomb site.
Yeah, that A play in Moto in the Moto area, we see that sort of similar play from a team like Rectum. They play you into that area, into that choke point. They'll flash you, disorientate you, throw a couple of nades here and there, and then decide to peek you, or they'll bait a shot. They won't actually fully commit to the engagement to allow you to get the frag.
Looks like we could be seeing a fast round here. Yeah. With the T's headed up mid and second mid. But that smoke in mid is just going to delay them enough, I think. So they're going to have to slow down their pace. Zor going for a 1v hit. Lands onto William at end at Carps. But McCrutch is there to pick up the psych already on the rotate. So the T's not able to push into sight yet, but it does look like they are going to work their way up into mid. Hazard, though, is already in jungle, and he has spotted them out. So the T's just a little slow to work their way in. I feel like they probably could have taken it there, but now they're facing the AKs and the wrath of Jam Gaming as they cut them down in digs. Proto, again, last alive, will find Funk on site, but he's going to get surrounded. Does find a headshot onto McCrutch in pit, though.
He's got the HP to work with this.
Yeah, and he's going to get the plant. So, yeah. I mean, a great play from Proto there.
He just needs to, if he can pick up an AK, but no such luck.
No, I think that was probably never going to go his way, but he did a fantastic job of actually bringing that back and getting the plant on an eco. Yeah. Which is, really, really good to see. So good play by Proto there.
And that's normally, most teams on an eco round, that is their ultimate goal, is to get that bomb down and get a couple of kills, which they did. It was a 2v1 situation. He got the bomb down as well. And another pause coming out here.
Another pause.
PCM's ping is just not going down, and I don't actually think these guys have a sub. So
yeah, I mean, they're going to be forced to play this out no matter what.
So Insanity with a bit of banter there every round, eh?
It's this is really unfortunate to see. I hate when I see teams have this kind of issue. Oh, they do have a sub. Oh. Okay, they're going to set up a sub. So I'm not sure who they're going to get. Let me just look at their team info here, because I'm not sure who they actually have as a sub.
Yeah, I'm not too sure myself, to be honest.
Oh, Dissipate. Dissipate's going to come in. He's their sub.
So, that's one thing I do like about best of threes, though, is if you have issues and you can rectify them during the first map, it just means you got to work a lot harder on the second. But if you can take the second and the third, you can cause an upset. And also, having this sort of a lead as CTs for Jam, this could play into the mental factor where they get complacent. They're like, oh, these guys are having issues, so let's just make sure we hit our shots. And they start doing these cheeky little pushes, getting caught off guard, and then it's one round leads to the next, and they start dropping rounds. So
Ethan's coming? Okay.
Yeah, so Ethan, I think, is Dissipate. I'm guessing.
Okay. So they're going to play this round out, and then I think we'll probably see him jump in next. But, they are 5 rounds down already. Yeah. And this is a buy round. PCM, I mean, he's saving money again, just with that Tech 9. But, I feel like this round's probably going to go Jam's way again.
I think PCM actually dropped their caps, being he's on $1,900 after a plant, so...
And all could be right. Proto with a great headshot onto Insanity, just catching him on the edge of that smoke under hut. So Hazard all alone on B, but interestingly, the T's don't go for a push here. And I'm not sure why. I mean, they had the numbers in Nana. There was a 3v1 situation for them, but now they've allowed Funk to rotate over from CT, and they've fallen back down Nana. Not sure what the thinking was there.
I do actually like this play that they did do in the sense of slowing it up, but hold that thought.
McCrutch sprays down one in jungle. PCM falling. The entry lagger. But yeah, Funk, he has rotated over towards Speedway. Does do a lot of damage onto Zor.
McCrutch on this lurk.
Yeah, he's gonna find Zor there. Zor just crouching behind the little pillar in CT. Hazard taking down Asphyxia, and Hazard again with a second from backside. Goes for a third, but Proto, he's been really sharp this round. And he clutch a 1v3 situation, though, does take down Funk on Con. So 2v1, and McCrutch already low on 14 HP. So this is
very, very favourable. Oh, actually, sorry. I did not see the time.
I just look at the time there as well, mate. I was too caught up in the round.
Yeah, same. So, I was just caught up in Proto's actual, ability to frag well, and then I just looked as McCrutch ran away. I was like, where is he going? And realised the timer ran out, so...
Yeah, I mean... I think at this point, if they don't get that sub in, the Team Razor is going to have to concede this map very quickly. Yeah. I know that they are strong on Inferno, but they might have a mammoth task when we get to halftime if this sub doesn't enter quickly. And hopefully they can bring it back on Train.
Yeah, definitely. It's Train, but Train is a map that can go either way if played, but very coordinated.
That's true. I have seen in chat though that people are saying Eraser's an absolute monster on Train. So obviously well versed on Train, and I would expect it to be a pretty decent map.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Seaside fully bought up, working their way back up towards mid again. 1 minute remaining with the bomb headed towards A as well. So they do have carpet control. Question is, are they going to go for this same play again towards jungle? And it looks like they are. And this seems very predictable at the moment. Yeah. William finding the head of Proto there in digs, and McCrutch, just can't land the shots onto Dash and Carpets there. Only down to 74. So T's still with a chance here to take the site as they push in. Dash going full blind into pit there, but he does go down to Funk from jungle. McCrutch joining in with a tag on a PCM. William with a great P250 headshot.
That was a headshot and a half right there. Wow.
That was absolutely huge. But yeah, as expected, the round does go Jam Gaming's way once again.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've taken notice yet, Cavs, but I'm seeing an exact play of Rectum right now.
Yep, you're absolutely
Jam
right.
are playing this like Rectum. They're baiting these guys in, and it just shows you, although they are having issues with a player, regardless, it still shows the strength of the, if you can aim very well, rather than take the engagement, hold that aggressive angle, just hold it. If there's no push, fall back and just play from, especially that moto area. Bait them into that choke point. It's very, very effective.
It's actually funny. I think Jam's last game was actually against Rectum. So they've obviously reviewed the demo, looked at what Rectum did to them on Inferno.
Yeah.
And, taken it on board and used it as one of their own strategies, I think.
And why not?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. So Dissipate is going to join, but he's going to join dead. That's no good.
So we'll have to wait for an admin to pop in to do I think it's the restore in the backup.
Yeah.
To be able to restore Dissipate. Oh, actually.
Oh, they're just going to unpause and play it out. So, I mean, I think Razor's probably going to concede this map.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really want to continue here, but...
Yeah, Razor's just saying, look, let's get this over with, get this map out of the way. Just this map's cursed for them right now. There's no easy way to put it.
I mean, that's what a terrible start to have.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially in final, towards finals time.
So nice little pop flash there on Nana, actually forcing Insanity to fall back. They could have got a pick there, but the smoke is down now, and Exy is going to go up. Very aggressive on Woodpiles, and he's done a bit of damage there to Insanity with a nice nade and a second to follow, down to 41. So, a good bit of damage coming out from the T's at the start of the round here.
But CT's falling back passive now that, they've played the aggressive line, and this is something I enjoy doing myself. You play that, show that presence, force the weight from the T side in banana, hold them there as long as you can. You know, it stops you from wasting your smokes too quick. Although Jam have no smokes, you could still delay the T side a little more.
Looks like the T's do want to go for a B push here. They've smoked and mollied off, but Insanity at first orange does open up the fraggy, finding the head of Dash as he pushes in Asphyxia, taking down Hazza and Proto as well on taking down Insanity. So a successful take here, and they should get the bomb plant in a 3v3 situation. This looking very good for Arrays at the moment if they can hold off this CT retake. Oh, that nade though, that does a lot of damage, and Proto is down to 22. A second here would finish him off quite easily, but T's obviously in the better position here, forcing the CDs to come to them. Zor does take down William.
Great crossfire.
Zor and Asphyxia. Fantastic hold from backside there.
That is how you want to hold an afterplant right there. That was very, very good. So, I'm not too sure what's happening with Dissipate.
What just happened? Dissipate.
Dissipate.
No.
Failing miserably.
That is a disaster.
The guy
How did that happen? How did he join Spectators
I think
again?
I think he tried to rejoin the team and joined Spectate by mistake. So, bad luck for him there.
Wow, this is a complete disaster for Race. They have got a round on the board though. But with that player dead going into this round, I don't know if they'll be able to continue that momentum. That just seems like it would completely destroy their mental game.
They didn't have Dissipate in the previous round, and they managed to take that. So
that's true. That's true.
Hats off to them.
But let's see what they can do here in a 4v5. It hasn't been the best of starts for them. 7-1 to Jam Gaming at the moment, but Team Rose did have that lagging player, and they've had a sub which has been dead for 2 rounds. So you can't judge them too harshly yet.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to see what happens on the next map. Perhaps they will have a really strong CT side, and we'll see a bit of a comeback here. But you never know.
No, I totally agree with you there. I do predict a comeback on the second map for Arrays. I think they want to redeem themselves a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. This is not the way to start off, I think, and they're leaving it very late into this round as well. Interestingly enough, with only 30 seconds, they are going to be pushing into this B bomb site. Hazard again at New Box does get mollied out and forced to push. The nades raining in, pushing him out of position, and he will go down. No, in fact, it's Insanity. Proto pushing around the corner of second oranges does find Hazard, and a nice nade coming in from the rotational CTs there. Midnight Funk taking down 3 and leaving Zor in a 1v2 situation. Bomb being planted here, but he does go down from the crossfire of McCrutch and William. Not much. Really good retake there.
Yeah, there's not much.
What is going on? Dissipate has joined Spectators again?
No, he's actually got an issue now. I think what they need to do is they need to pause the game right now and actually get an admin in here.
Yeah, something is wrong here. This is not right.
It's automatic. As you guys can read, they're saying it's moving them automatically. So,
yeah, I'm getting a bit of spam here from Jam Gaming, going, "What the fuck is going on?" Basically,
that's
okay. They're just looking for an admin now, guys. So please bear with us. This is wow. This is probably the worst I've ever seen it, with players dropping out. Lag and then unable to rejoin. What is going on here?
There's just they've actually decided to unpause again. So I think
I feel so bad for Team Arrays right now.
So do I, mate. So do I. It's just although it is 8-1 up, just have a look at the CT's buy. You've got Insanity with an MP7 and McCrutch on a 5.7. I mean, I'm not too sure what's going on there. So
honestly, I think Jam Gaming is just having a bit of fun with it now. I think they know that they're so far ahead at this point. They can just pull off some ridiculous plays and relax a little bit.
We could see that complacency factor come in.
You're absolutely right. Yeah,
and we could see Arrays mounting a comeback once they get 5 players on board. I mean, they've done it with 4 already. They've taken a site. CT's economy's damaged. They've got enough money to to at least have 3 people with weapons if they do decide to force.
So it looks like an admin has been contacted, guys, so it shouldn't be too long from here.
While we're doing that, I'll put the music back on for now.
Unbelievable.
Apologies for this, guys. Yeah, it looks like a warm-up, though.
We'll get a game.
That's problem-free. I think that's just CS in general for you, though, mate. Just, not much you can do about it. Yeah, it's true what Morphine says. It's a finals game. Take your time and do it correctly, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this has happened a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's happened almost every time in the finals. And I think, CG probably needs to look at what's happening. Yeah. And, maybe make some tweaks to their scripts or...
Yeah,
I don't know. It shouldn't be putting him back to spec. That's very, very strange.
Yeah, that is a very weird issue, but... Brucey's actually in the server now, so all hail Brucey, the saviour.
So awesome. Mossy actually says that respawn bug has happened since the animation update.
Oh wow, okay. That is very, very strange. So apologies on this game, guys. I mean, I feel bad for Raze right now. I mean, guys, if you are watching now during the pause, I feel for you guys. Like, it's not a nice thing to have happen, especially in contention for a finals game. So. I'm sure we'll see them mount a massive, massive effort come the train game if they can iron out all the issues now.
Yeah, absolutely right. I think Raze, they're gonna come back from this for sure. Like I said, they're a very impressive team when they have 5 players and no one lagging and no one joining spec and dying continuously. I mean,
looks like we're going live again there, Cap. So
yeah, Dissipate has been res, so that's nice to see.
Yep.
And Team Raze with 5 players for the first time in this game, really. So,
let's see.
There you go, boys.
And they have force. They've done what I predicted would work for them. So, if they can get the entries here, I think they will take a site pretty comfortably, especially over on B.
Yeah, Insanity with that MP7, but I think, the guns are in favour of CTs right now. They have that extra rifle. And Insanity with that MP7, I mean... He could wreck heads here if he is accurate with it. I'm not sure how good he is with the gun, but it's definitely a decent weapon.
Again, this slow play coming out from a Raze, just hanging around. I think they just want to waste as many utilities as they can, as quick as they can, and why not? It's a very good thing to do, and it does seem to work. They've already gotten both of the smokes down from the B players.
Yeah, I think you're right. We've seen every round they try and bait out the smokes on Nana, especially. And I think Jam Gaming haven't realised this. They're actually throwing their smokes too early, and it's giving the advantage to Team Raze. So I mean, Haz has got a molly in his hand, and I question as to whether he's going to throw this. He is going to hear the sound, and he will throw it at the right time. But Dash is going to jump straight through.
Oh, Dash for the entry.
Off guard there. Insanity with MP7 does pick up 2 though, and that molly unfortunately did prevent the rest of the teams pushing through there. So a little bit of a split. And Insanity with the MP7, he's picked up 4 with it so far. Could this be a 5k? He does go down to Proto, just pushing around the back of coils there and doing a little bit of damage to the CTs who are on the rotate. Proto in a 1v2 now, but completely flashed and soon to be surrounded, I would imagine.
He's in a 1v2 though, and he is going for the plant.
Oh, he does actually get the plant. William just a little slow on the push there, and I think Funk thought he was going to be able to land a headshot, but Proto actually positioned himself
very
so well that Funk couldn't actually land a shot on him.
Yeah, forcing. Had he got off the bomb there though, I think if he'd killed William, I think he could have actually taken the round there. I mean, he was in the perfect position for that, breaking that map down into a sort of a pie graph and a 1v1 for each time for each engagement.
Looks like all the issues are sorted out finally. I mean, but at this point, you have to question whether Team Raze can come back from this.
Yeah.
Only 1 round on the board, and Jam Gaming 9 rounds ahead, of course. Or 8 rounds ahead at this point, I should say. And T's on another eco. I mean, Asphyxia or Exi has gone down immediately. Zor down to 24 as well, and Bomb dropped down the bottom of Nana. But Proto will find an entry frag on A there, taking down McCrutch, and actually picking up a second. Proto is doing some great work for his team right now. Midnight Funk last on site here. And Proto sprays that Tech 9, but can't land the shots. Midnight Funk from sight. He's taken down 3. But bomb will be planted. This is it's a good result here for Tees. Even if they do lose the round, they've managed to do a lot of economical damage to Jam Gaming and get a plant, which is good.
Again,
so Dissipate will go down on site.
That team play from Jam there, Caps, just in a 1v, they don't give Dissipate any chance to engage in a 1v1 there. Insanity just playing that, he wasn't actually fully peeking him, he wasn't fully visible, but it was enough for the bullets to go past Dissipate to realise, hang on, I've got to engage this guy now, otherwise I'm going to die to him. And while doing that, teammate pushed around and took him out from the side.
Yep, that's absolutely right. Jam Gaming with a commanding lead right now, 10 for 1. And I'd like to remind anyone who has tuned in early, there were a lot of lag issues for Arrays in this first half. They are going to push straight up mid though. Insanity holding strong in jungle, and William joining in from cutout there. And they have stopped the Tees dead in their tracks. Zor will find McCrutch, but goes down immediately. And last player alive, Proto, I mean, he's really been the key player for Erase right now with top frags, 11 for 11, but unfortunately the rest of his team just not able to step up at this point.
I think it was just the team's, I don't know, is it mentality factor or what, but as I said, that lag of PCM does a lot for your team's sort of mental state, albeit there's only one individual in the team, but if you rely, you rely on your team, it's a team-based game, just...
Well, that's it. I mean, they're at a disadvantage immediately.
Yeah.
And it was at the start of the game as well. I thought, it might have been sorted out by the gun round, but unfortunately, they were forced to play rounds again and again.
Yeah.
And then, Dissipate with that spec bug, they threw away 2 rounds there.
Yeah. Oh, William.
Wow, William in bedroom, taking down 2 immediately. Asphyxiate will push him and pick up the AK there. So, 3v4 situation for Team Arrays right now. McCrutch, though, he's in pit and... Oh, who's gonna get the head first? I think McCrutch will find his head as he pushes out of carpets, and Funk taking down Proto as well. Dissipate desperately trying to get a plant, but it's not going to happen for him. 12 for 1 to Jam Gaming at the moment, and I think the best situation right now for Team Arrays would be to completely throw this map away. Don't try and get hyped for it.
Yeah.
Don't attempt anything from now. Just give the map to Jam Gaming. Bring it back on train.
Apologies there. The overlay did switch briefly, but...
No. The limits failed.
My webcam actually fell off the top of my screen. I didn't realize it was resting just very lightly, and I bumped the desk.
Yeah, okay.
So it fell straight down, hit F5, and I was like, oh, whoops, hang on. Because, F5 is my screenshot.
You have to understand, boys, we have a bit of a running joke where it was always the caps fails, but now that Limits is streaming it, it's the Limits fails.
It's my first. That was my first blunder, but I didn't do it for a full round, so I noticed.
All right. Anyway, here we go into the gun round here. Dash does have an AWP in hand, and again they're going to be pushing through into jungle. Now, they've done this multiple times, and I don't think it's ever worked for them. Hazard just playing this cutout position, that is an easy kill for him.
Yeah.
Proto will pick up 1 as the rest of their team do make it through digs, and 2 on side now, but Hazard picking up 1 as well. So a 2v3, Dissipate very, very low on 19 HP. Bomb is planted for Apps, so I think Dash is probably going to sit up there in Apps with the AWP. And it's going to be up to Insanity and Funk to retake here. Oh, the spray through the pillar, just not finding its mark. Insanity will fall to Zor in digs. And Midnight Funk, all alone,
decides
in a 1v3. Yeah, definitely the right decision there. I mean, looking at Jam's money, I mean, saving's probably the right call. I think they probably could have dropped weapons, but it would have been a poor buy. So
yeah, definitely, it would have been very weak. But great entry there. I mean, they exploded onto site, and I think they've now somewhat come to realise how Jam are holding A, but a little too late, to be honest.
So, last round of the first half here. Arrays have picked up 2 rounds. But, they're going to have their work cut out for them on CT side, especially if they, don't pick up this third here.
Yeah, definitely. Back in a sec.
Oh, Midnight Funk with a great headshot there onto Proto, just finding him in Mexico. William does take down Zor there in carpets. So, T's already 2 men down. 1 minute 20 remaining on the clock here, and it doesn't look to me like the T's have any sort of clear plan here. The bomb's hanging around bottom of mid, and they're sending Asphyxia into carpets. But at this point, I don't know if A's the right call. There's so many points where they could be peaked from. And Jam Gaming has held strong on A every time. Even on the retakes as well. Team Array's only successes have been a B. Nevertheless, though, they are going to peek through, and Dash will find McCrutch in pit. That is a key frag right there, and does land a second tag onto Funk and finishes it off with the Tech 9, but Dash again with another AWP shot. What is going on here? This aggressive AWP play from Dash opening up the site for his team. And they are going to get the bomb plant, so Insanity and Hazard to retake here. And I'd be fearing Dash right now, but Insanity comes out firing from jungle, picks him up, and will take down Xfixia in pit. So first half is over. Jam Gaming 13 to Team Erase 2. And I will remind you guys again that
Erase had endless issues.
They had so many technical issues in that first half. So you can't. Yeah, I wouldn't judge them based on this alone. I think that Erase has a lot to offer, and we'll probably see that in the second map.
Definitely. I mean that I just caught the end of that last round there, and that AWP aggression, you know. That's what I was asking for with the teams playing against Rectum, was you needed to show aggression. You needed to get in their faces. If you played the passive game, it worked perfectly for them because they're a passive team. And we see Jam have adopted the same mentality.
So teams have swapped over now. Jam Gaming on the T side. And they are going aggressive into Nana. The Tech 9 from Midnight Funk finding Exor there. And the push is on into B. Midnight Funk actually watching the flank already, and that looks to be the right call as he will catch Proto on the rotate. Dash, though, he has worked his way into Con with a nice little 5-7 kill onto Insanity. But 2v4 situation in favour of Tease right now. Midnight Funk just pushes straight through smoke and takes off the head of Dissipate, and now it's all on Dash, trapped between a rock and a hard place. William spams that Glock around the corner and trades up for the 5-7. So first round on the board for Jam Gaming. And I have to say from here, it's probably going to be GG.
Yeah, sadly, it's going to happen that way, but hey, it is the first map of a best of 3, guys, so...
Yep.
I did predict 3 maps. My prediction for the first map has gone somewhat out of the window, but nonetheless.
Yeah, that's right, it has, hasn't it? But, yeah, I mean, this should be a comfortable first map win here for Jam Gaming. 14-2. I mean, Team Arrays, they've got a mammoth effort in front of them if they do want to bring this back. And, like I've said before, I think the best course of action would be just to throw this one away and reset going into Train.
Yeah, definitely. They need to mount a comeback on Train and just show what they can actually do. And
the T's are going to go for a push here. Xfixia will get the first frag onto McCrutch with the CZ. But T's now... They are inside and they have spotted out Xfixia, but they can't get the frag onto him. William will push through, finding Zor at New Box, and Xfixia actually gets a knife kill onto Hazard. I think he was in smoke there. So bomb will be planted. And, the spray control from Insanity. Dash, though, picking up 2 kills with that 5-7, leaving Midnight Funk in a 1v2 situation and bomb not planted. So, Midnight Funk now... with a little bit of work to do in front of him, somehow
they've turned this
Team Array's coming out on top here with these trades.
If they can, get this round, it'll be good for them.
Oh, Funk just taking off the head of Dissipate. I think he is aware of Dash's position. Yes, he has in fact spotted him, but 13 seconds remaining on the clock now. He has to go for this plant or push the player, and he's going to pop flash out and go for a plant here with good positioning, and he might just get it if he sticks it, but Dash catching his leg around the side of the fountain there that will take him out.
That right there shows you Dash knows that position. That is how Dash likes to play. And, Stezzy, a.k.a. Midnight Funk, just playing it like Dash wanted him to. And, Dash, knowing that position, just outplayed him. So, well played by Dasher. And what a step up. I mean, 10 and 15, 13 and 16 for Proto. So, everyone in the team is now somewhat waking up a bit. And... I mean, is it a little too late though, Caps?
I think it might be. I'm seeing in chat as well, Dopefin's the guy who actually, he predicted Erase to take this 2-0, but that's obviously before all the issues Erase had. He's saying that Erase struggled to reset after facing huge stomps.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't look like it here. Zorb with a shotgun! What? Taking down 4 of Jam Gaming as they push into B. That was huge. Not sure if you're right there, Dope Fins. After witnessing that, I mean, he was on point with that shotty, and I think we could be seeing a top 5 play there. Even though I raised it down, that was very impressive work with the Mag 7.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
Don't nice odd shot there, mate. That's definitely worth it.
So Zorn 5,800. Had a quick look at the scoreboard there.
Yeah, picking up 4K with the Mag 7, I mean, he's got to be laughing after that. And Jam Gaming, is that going to rattle them?
Yeah.
Looks like they will go for a slow play here. Smokes down in Nana, halting their progression for now. Hazza has actually worked his way up into Boiler, though. And if he can get a pick here, it might just open up the site. He is aware of the player playing close digs. Hazza making a little bit of noise, trying to force the peak. But no CT giving him anything to work with as of now. Asphyxia will get a frag, but Zor again with that shotgun, taking down McCrutch, and Dissipate and Proto finding frags of their own. So Insanity, left alone in a 1v4, does take down Dash in jungle, but the trade comes in for Proto Diggity side. And Erase finally putting rounds on the board here.
Yeah, they're mounting a comeback now, and, you know, even if they don't win this or bring it back if they can get it very close, it'll do a lot for their mentality as a team and realize, guys, we can do this. We can overpower this team. We're doing it now. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Sorry, mate. I'll get on to that now.
I'm just looking, and see a fast aggression dash for the AWP though. Misses his shot. Oh, Proto pushing through the smoke. Picks up one, falls back. A crutch takes out Dissipate. But
yeah, this
round's over. Yeah. Jam. Although Hazard does bring it down to a 3v1, he's got no real chance. Asphyxia just flies around the corner with a CZ out and takes Hazard out. So yeah, that's now 6 rounds for Erase. I mean, that one point, they're one round loss away from match point, but they're not playing as if it's that. They're playing as if,
With that said, though, I think Team Erase are only a couple of mistakes away from losing this
that
match
is true.
anyway.
That is true.
I mean, still, they have 6 rounds, but Jam Gaming only 2 rounds away from winning, so they really need to be careful that they don't slip up, and I think, if they do come back from this somehow and bring it back to a 16-14, it's definitely going to be a huge comeback.
Yeah. Definitely will. I mean...
Dopefin says in chat there that it's worth noting they managed to get a 14-round comeback on this map against Housos.
Wow.
So, definitely a possibility, I guess. I mean...
Yeah, they've done it. They've done it once before, so...
Why can't they do it again? That's for sure.
Oh, what a great game it'll be if they can bring it back.
Morph with a good point, though, as well. I think Jam Gaming are a lot more polished than Housos. So it's probably going to take more of an effort from Team Erase here. But, with that said, I would love to see the comeback here. Smokes and mollies are being thrown into B now as Jam Gaming do push their way in, but the pop flashes and smokes halting their progress. William taking a lot of damage from that molly, and in fact, a lot of damage done to the whole team there. Zor picks up 2 before falling. Midnight Funk and Insanity pick up 2 of their own, so a 3v2 right now as they try and make their way into B. It looks like McCrutch is actually backside there, and he will take down Dashing Con. That is a key frag. They can get the plant here as both CTs work their way through. Proto pushing into Con. The molly goes down, but he's picked up McCrutch backside and should pick up a second hit, but he actually dies to the molly. It's not going to matter, though. Dissipate. We'll get the defuse.
Looking for the bomb. But great play by Proto. I mean, risking himself to die there, but peeks out, picks up the first, then the second, and then dies. That molly just spreading at the right moment for him. They're working for him, which was very, very good.
So Team Erase now bringing it back to a 7-round deficit. Jam Gaming, can they get this round? If they can put CTs on an eco, they could very well take this.
Yeah. But we are seeing scores are half at the moment. 7 and 14. Erase is slowly clawing this back from it. And yeah, I mean they're putting up a very, very good fight.
But Jam want to sell a fake here, but Asphyxia with that AWP taking down William. immediately in banana as he pushed. So, if that was a fake, it wasn't a great one. That's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah, if you're going to sell a fake, you've got to make it work. Has picks up Proto.
Yeah, that was a nice little bit of team play there, smoking off jungle and going for the peek on Diggs. Hazard does cop a flash though, and he should go down here. Dash just peeking around the edge of double box there, and picking up a second onto Funk, going for a third, but he can't make it work. He's forced to fall back into sight, but it is a 4v2 situation now. Insanity and McCrutch, can they do it? Dissipate, trying to find the head of McCrutch, does land a bink, and McCrutch runs for his life, but Asphyxia already close into jungle, will take down Insanity, and McCrutch, 10 HP, 4 CTs. I think he's going to try and save his weapon here. But he's probably going to get hunted down, I would say. 20 seconds remaining, plenty of time for the CTs to find him. And Zor already looking into second mid there, has spotted him on balcony, and he will go down.
Wow.
So Team Arrays,
what a
very
hold.
convincing win there.
Yeah, their holds are strong. And, I mean, good mental reset. The guys are just, they've different from the T-half that we just witnessed from them. You know, their mindsets look to have changed now. They realise that they can bring this back and they can win it. And I'm pretty sure they'll be telling themselves that they have done this once before.
I will say though, I'm very, very impressed with Dash's AWPing. He did say he was the main AWPer for this team, and the way he plays it is very entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Jam Gaming though, they are going for a straight push up mid into jungle. They've managed to get 3 through as they try and wrap around here, but Proto shutting down Insanity as he goes for the peek. He cops a bink from behind, but Crutch though can't make it work, and Dash actually picks him up. Oh, sorry, Proto picks him up for the 5-7. Jam Gaming all over the side now, but CT's on a fast rotate. William left in a 1v2. He's picked up an AWP though. Can he get a pick here? He's got a minute to work with, and looks like he's going to go for a pop flash.
Kind of a weird pop flash.
That's actually a new flash that was discovered. So the way that worked was flashbangs, the bounce works off the player's momentum. So if you're actually moving forward when you throw a flash at the ground, it will pop over your head, leaving you unblind, and the enemy obviously blind if they look at it.
Wow.
So that was actually posted on Reddit a couple of days ago.
I did see something about a flashbang bug, but I didn't realize that it was that extensive. Wow. Oh, Dash with a great pick on a William down on C stairs, just trying to peek and somewhat make their way up Nana, but CT's having
Dash
3 over
Dash
there.
absolutely swapping up his positions there. I believe he was playing on A.
Yeah.
And this time going for a fast pick in Nana, and it pays off for him. So Dash definitely a dangerous play with the AWP.
Yeah, he's definitely come alive, and him and Proto are just Asphyxia picks McCrutch through the smoke, realizing where the molly came from.
Hazard again going out. Boiler will take down Proto. But the nade's coming in doing a good amount of damage to Hazard, down to 51. He has spotted that player out in pit and does go for the pick. Dash actually missing his shot there, but the Deagle follows up and he does get a frag. Insanity will find him though, so a 2v2. And Jam Gaming finally with a bomb plant here, but Hazard going down in Graveyard, leaving it all up to Insanity. In a 1v2, he's getting pushed from 2 positions. Zor.
Just pushing around at the right time there, and what a comeback. What a comeback.
This is massive from Team Arrays.
Wow.
Down 13-2 at halftime. Able to bring it back to a 4-round deficit. If you look at the scoreboard now, Jam Gaming only winning the first pistol round.
They won
and
one
then getting
round.
eco'd, and from there it was a landslide in favour of Arrays.
And the other thing to take note as well, Caps, is look at the economy on Jam. Jam have not been able to build up a stable economy to make anything work.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I think they probably need a reset here.
Yeah.
But, they have managed a full buy, and with a good amount of nades, they are lacking a couple of flashes, but I don't think that's going to hurt them.
Yeah. One thing to note as well, to be honest, I think what Jam need to do is just hold back, eco 2 or 3 rounds, get enough economy, but Asphyxia does pick up Midnight Funk.
Oh, Insanity will trade though. Asphyxia, he should have got out of there after that pick, but yeah, that's going to cost him his life, unfortunately. CTs will rotate a player over from A onto site. So, 4v4 situation right now. T's, they do look content to push this B side, but if you look at the CTs right now, they've actually got a player playing Speedway. So, Jam Gaming, they're actually going to fall back, but with that said, the CTs do rotate back towards A, so I thought that was going to work in Jam's favour for a minute, but...
That definitely looked like it was. You're definitely right there. I mean, I was also, I'm like, oh no, wrong call, but great recovery though.
Yeah, CT's with 2 men on site now, but
Dissipate.
Hazard does find the head of Dissipate, and this should be a plant for T-side here.
Yeah.
So, Proto does take down Insanity. Hazard again with a frag, so a 3v2 situation as he ducks his head towards Pit. And this could be the round that breaks Team Arrays. I mean, looking at their economy, they are going to be able to buy again, but if Jam Gaming win this and take that momentum into the next round... we could very well see a first map, but Dash has picked up one. McCrutch fires straight back from backside. Jam Gaming only 1 round away from map point here.
Still,
the first map, I should say.
You can't take anything away from Arrays.
Definitely not.
They're on 10 rounds. They've made a massive comeback after the disgraceful T-half that they had. You know, just down to internet issues and just server problems in general, just costing them that many rounds. And they said, you know what, let's just do it, get it over with, and here they are, 10-15.
A little bit of a pre-nade there. Does a small amount of damage, but nothing too significant. Proto.
Wow.
That was a little weird. He was standing dead on Boiler, and Hazard was just able to walk up mid and frag him. And I think that could be the mistake that cost Team Arrays this round and the first map.
Yeah.
Losing that player like that, that's not good for them.
Yeah, so early into the piece as well, you just can't have that sort of thing happen, especially when you're trying to mount a comeback like they are now.
Team Arrays, though, seem to have read this somewhat. They did rotate a player to jungle, but again, we see that rotate. Are they here? No, they're not, and he heads back towards B. And it looks to be... It could be the wrong call now. They've got to play a pit and 1 on site on A, but I think Jam Gaming is going to execute towards A, sending the bomb carpets with Hazard. And the other 2 probably going to head up mid, I would say.
This player's going to rely on Dissipate now, and obviously the call's gone out now, as you can see the CT's rotating, but...
Hazard is the entry fragger, but he fails. Dash and Dissipate picking up 2. Midnight Funk does take down Dissipate, and Dash falls as well. Asphyxia on a fast rotate picks up 2 as well. And 3 Asphyxia.
What a 3K. That is big.
Fantastic retake.
That was a big play, and I mean, as I said, just before I went quiet there to allow the action to take place, Dissipate had to come up big, and he did. He took out the entry, who had the bomb on hand as well. So, either way, you know, had they got more frags, they would have had to still fetch bomb out of pit and put it back on site.
15-11, and Dash with a fast pick down mid, catching William there, as Jam Gaming is on an eco, and the kills are coming in thick and fast. It's all actually burning Funk alive there, and picking up a second. Pushes down towards Carl, picks up a third, and Asphyxia taking down Hazard and Woodpiles. A very fast round there for Team Arrays.
Yeah, that was a very, very quick round. I mean, and I think actually one of the Jam players did have an AK. I think that was Insanity that we saw there.
So a double eco coming in for Jam Gaming, and I mean this is... Oh no, William, he stabbed Hazard in the back. Bit of a misclick there, or perhaps some frustration. Dash again, he lands a tag onto Insanity. He's going to follow it up with a nade, but doesn't get the kill. Wow, that nade from Proto, though, that's done a lot of damage onto Jam Gaming's side, dropping McCrutch and Hazard. And Midnight Funk very, very low. Proto just spraying down mid through that smoke. And I have to say, this is looking dire for Jam Gaming. They are only 1 round away from the first map.
Proto.
The way Proto is playing. Acing the team there in mid.
Wow, just holding it. And, yeah, I mean, big step up now. Arrays have woken up, and, you know, we were precursor warned for this. I mean, we were told to watch Zor, and I think it was Zor and Dash. But
Dash,
Proto and Asphyxia's, you know, joined the party. Dissipate is lacking, but I mean, these guys are just they just holding.
I think Team Arrays' gameplay right now is really speaking for itself. And I am starting to get worried for Jam Gaming. I mean, they had such a commanding lead, and the way that Arrays is playing it right now, it doesn't look like they can outfrag them. So Jam Gaming, I have to say, we could be seeing an OT here on first map. If they can't get a couple of picks here, and it's going to take at least 2 kills. for Jam Gaming at this point. I think we've seen them with the early pick at the start of the round, and it just hasn't affected Team Arrays.
Yeah,
their retake's strong, their hold's strong, and yeah, it doesn't look like Jam Gaming can actually take a site.
Yeah, but Jam are just playing this patience game now. They want Erase to make the mistake, but Erase aren't giving it to them at all. I mean, there's 40 seconds left on the clock. They have to make a decision now to push a site, and yeah, they're going to have to go fast. It's 30 seconds left.
Yeah, they're going to commit here towards B. The smokes and flashes are in sight, and it's going to be on to the CTs to hold this. But Zor from that position takes down one. Asphyxia picking up one as well. Zor from first orange, not dead yet, manages to pick up 3, and Dash pushing straight through smoke to take the crutch. And we will be seeing an OT, I think, if Jam Gaming can't bring it back on this eco.
Wow.
What an incredible comeback from Team Arrays.
What a comeback. That is all I can say. I'm absolutely gobsmacked right now. You know, and this is the caliber of teams we're seeing. That mental reset of having the issues, being that many rounds down, to bring it back to a 15-14, round deficit.
I think Jam Gaming will be shaking their head now, wondering how they let this happen.
This was Jam's map. This was their map. And again, Caps, I think it's complacency. I think that's
I'm not sure if it is. It looks to me like Proto has stepped up huge for his team. Zor and Asphyxia as well. They're both... I mean, Proto's almost 30 blowing.
Yeah. I think he's 1 away now. Or 2 away. Just brought the scoreboard up to have a quick look.
Jam Gaming, it looks like they're just going to YOLO into Diggity. Insanity does find Proto. That is a key frag for them. But Asphyxia, he's pushed up close through mid and we'll find 2.
That's it.
That is
OT.
In the
we
first
will
map,
see
Team
it.
Arrays coming back from a 13-2 half to bring it back to OT. 13-2 to OT. That is huge.
Jam got 2 rounds in their T half. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I can't believe that this has happened. Jam Gaming, what has happened here?
My god. This is a game and a half. This is a game to watch, guys. And I think we're only going to see more of this as we get closer to the finals.
This is incredible. So we're moving into the first round of OT here. Jam Gaming obviously on T, Team Arrays on CT. This is only the first map. Yeah. And already we've seen incredible plays. I can think of 2 or 3 plays off the top of my head. Proto in mid with that ace. Zor on B with that shotgun picking up a 4K. Yeah. I mean, it's been absolutely huge plays from Arrays. Question is, can Jam Gaming bring it back now? After suffering such a huge loss streak in the second half.
That plays heavy on a player's mind.
So Hazard takes a little bit of damage, cops a nade right at the bottom of his feet there. Midnight Funk does take off the head of Dash though, and that nade is actually going to get a kill. No! Somehow Dissipate surviving that down to 8 HP. So they're playing 2 pit here as Midnight Funk tries to make a little bit of a distraction as the rest of his team works up towards mid. Now, they have got mid control, but Midnight Funk actually takes down Proto. That is a big kill. And takes down a 3rd in pit. Dissipate falling as well. So, 2v5, very favourable situation for Jam Gaming. And I've got to wonder, where was this the last couple of rounds?
Yeah, definitely. They seem to have switched on big time now. The Crutch picks up Zor. Does get traded out by Asphyxia. 60 and a 1v4 now.
Yeah, probably not doable for him.
Yeah.
I would say at this point. Bomb, there's no way he's going to get this.
Yeah, very good call. I mean, with the way the money system works in OT, you've got 2 full buy rounds and a 3rd round to eco if you do decide to buy on both. So,
Elam Live, just to clarify, they bested their old comeback from 11-4.
Yeah, they have.
I think that's right, right?
They have definitely bested their old comeback. Wow. What a comeback.
Incredible game so far.
I don't think anyone had predicted this kind of a game.
This is too intense for me, mate. I'm gonna have to have a nap, go to bed early after this best of 3.
Well, hey,
so Jam Gaming, they do pick up the first round in OT, which is key for them. Now, the question is, can they shut down Team Arrays? If they can shut them down here, Team Arrays are going to be on an eco going into the last round of OT. Then, with the swap over, we should see Jam Gaming hold strong. That is the ideal situation for them right now.
Yeah, they want to go into their into their CT half with as many rounds as they can from OT, and if they get all three, then it does make an OT a lot easier.
Midnight Funk should come in first contact here, but Dissipate does catch his head there. Dissipate too slow on the trigger. Dash knows he's about to get pushed in jungle with a nice little pop flash, falling back towards Library. He is going to peek out, but no T's pushing him just yet. So Jam Gaming with the first pick here. They are currently smoked off though. William is going to push in through Diggs. He takes a lot of damage and does fall as he tries to turn from that flash. Dash picking up a kill of his own though. Hazza has worked his way around into jungle. Pick up a kill, but Asphyxia is actually behind him already. Hazza aware of this somehow, but Asphyxia coming out on top on that peak. So 2v2 situation. Bomb planted for Jam Gaming right now. Can they hold on strong? Managed to take this round away from Erase. A 1v1 McCrutch. Oh, does take down Asphyxia, but Zor's done a lot of damage. A nice nade from Zor, but he's going to push in with his USP. Keen to finish this off quickly. Oh. Can he do it? McCrutch taking more and more damage. And, Zor, he's actually got on the bomb. No, he's got off the bomb.
Oh, he kills him.
But Zor, he has clutched it somehow. Wow. He will get the defuse here as well.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just Zor realizing had he chased there, he likely would have died because of Pika's advantage. So he decided, well, I'm going to force him to play me and, playing the bomb and realizing that and then actually getting the kill and the defuse. Well played by Zor there.
I don't think the Crutch actually expected him to get off the bomb there. He knew that he was on it and he actually hesitated. But that's when Zor got off and then they met each other in that firefight. So McCrutch just, a little unfortunate there. Well, very well played by Zor.
Yeah, definitely. It was a very, very nice play.
So, around either way at the moment in this first half of OT. William taking a little bit of damage there with that spam through smoke. Oh no, Hazza. Hazza actually peeking out of mid there and leaving himself completely exposed.
Yeah, and he actually had the info on Proto's peak, but just misjudging the crosshair placement and, expecting a slow peek from Proto there, but Proto wide peeking it.
Proto taking down Midnight Funk there in Boiler as well. Looking very good for Team Erase now. If they can pick up this round, they'll be in good shape for T-side.
What a game, Caps. What a game we're seeing.
Fantastic.
Wow. Both these teams are just... Erase, though. What a comeback.
Teams have actually worked their way up into jungle. But the CT's heavily stacked, and I think they're about to get sandwiched here. Asphyxia making a jam sandwich in jungle. And, buddy. So Team Erase actually pull ahead on the first half of OT with one round.
Would you say he erased that jam sandwich?
He erased the jam sandwich. He made the jam sandwich, then he erased it by eating it. So, sorry, that was a bit of a stretch.
The dad jokes are real right now, guys.
So we do see a swap over now. Jam Gaming need to hold strong against Team Erase, but I have a feeling Team Erase could take this very, very easily. They have shown so much confidence after starting terribly on T side.
Yeah.
They've made a very, very impressive comeback, and I think they've got the momentum behind them to take this first map now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that would play on Jam's mind a lot. It'll affect your players' mindsets because you'll somewhat judge yourself, is this the right position that I'm playing now because we have not won a round in our actual, prior to OT.
Thanks, Axoe, mate. We know we're funny, mate.
Why so? Not enough.
So, we see this slow play coming out from Team Erase here once again. Smokes up mid. Thor looks like he wants to go for an entry frag here. Playing anti-flash. His teammate will pop flash him in, and he's going to peek jungle, but unfortunately, no CTs there. And the rest of the team is actually working their way up Banana. So they've got 3 Nana bombs, still bottom mid, heading towards Nana now. So it looks like Zor wanted to create a bit of a distraction and maybe sell a fake there. Hazard will throw down a molly, but He's turned away, and the push is coming in onto B. So he's forced to go towards Con now. Insanity looks to hold down, gets a nice double spray down there. Dash actually taking down Insanity. Has a will find Dash, though. He's going to get pushed. So a 3v2 from will be playing a barbecue side for T side now.
Better team damage coming out there as well.
Yeah, I think Hazza actually binked Insanity. But nice little pop flash there from Tees. As the CTs do attempt this retake, William is going to work in from Con as two of his teammates push in from Banana Zor. And Proto, though, holding very strong on B. And great crossfire there. Team Erase.
Team Erase is running away with this. Wow, Caps, what did we just see? And just want to say thank you, Crit, there for the donation as well, mate. That just popped up.
I didn't actually see that, but thank you very much, Crit. I'm not sure what happened there. I've actually got my stream quality on mobile, so it looks like absolute crap.
There we go. But, so
the traditional Team Erase pulling ahead now.
I'm speechless at this point, Caps. I'm just trying to make sense of what's happened.
I really don't know what to say. Proto, he's done a bit of damage on the Midnight Funk there in mid, just pre-firing the corners.
Jam would be kicking themselves right now, without a doubt. Jam's mindset will be thrown off completely, and you know they'll be questioning their plays going into the next map as well. I mean, let's hope for the viewers' sake that they don't, and they can bring out a quality game again and take it to a raise and take us to a third map.
I have my doubts. I have strong doubts now about Jam Gaming able to bring this back, and I have a fear for them going into second map with Dopefin saying that Erase was very strong on Train. I feel like if they can come back like this on Inferno, I don't know if they can do it on Train, but Asphyxia, he's up on top of the smoke there, taking down Hazza, and Erase. Their gameplay right now, it seems just next level. Jam Gaming falling apart at the seams there.
Wow. Bombs down, no one's near sight, and Asphyxia is just going for the frags now.
Yeah,
Zor with a great headshot. Wow, it's just falling apart.
Going Erase's way, and
this
will
be
the first map in the favour of Erase, able to come back from 13-2 at halftime, bringing it back to OT. And then winning the OT. What the hell just happened?
What did we just witness? My God, what a game we just saw.
This is incredible, dude. I
mean... I'm in disbelief right now. I mean...
Yep.
They were honestly crushed on their T-Hub.
That should not have happened.
That should not have happened. But, wow.
I mean, the only thing I can say now is... Jam Gaming have to reset. They have to put that behind them. But it's going to be very, very difficult. The